So we have learnt all about the gender of a noun. Noun can be masculine gender if it represents a male animal. It can be feminine gender if it represents female animal. A noun is a common gender if it can represent either masculine or feminine gender. That is, it can represent either male animal or female animal. And a noun is a neuter gender if it denotes a non-living thing. That is, it cannot represent either masculine gender or feminine gender. That is, neuter gender neither represents male nor female. The meaning of neuter is neither. It represents neither male nor female. It represents non-living things. Now we will see how we can change a noun in its masculine form to its feminine form. How to make a feminine of a noun. We have a noun in masculine form. How can we make it in feminine form? Now there are three ways for doing this. The first way is to use an entirely different word to represent the feminine gender. In this case, we use different words for a male animal and a female animal. That is, we represent the masculine gender by a different word and the female gender, the feminine gender, by another word. So these are the examples where we use different words for the masculine gender and the feminine gender. We use different word for the male animal and different word for the female animal. Bachelor is masculine gender and its feminine form are maid or spinster. Boy, girl. Brother, sister. Buck, doe. Bullock, heifer. Cock, hen. Colt, filly. Drake, duck. Dog, bitch. Earl, countess. Father, mother. Gander, goose. Hart, roe. Horse, mare. The female form of husband is wife. King, queen. Lord, lady. Man, woman. Monk or friar in feminine form is nun. Papa, mama. Sir, madam. Son, daughter. Stag, hind. Uncle, aunt. Wizard, witch. The feminine form of wizard is witch. The second way to turn a masculine gender to feminine gender is by adding a syllable such as s or I or a at the end of the masculine gender. Just for example, so these are the examples where we change a masculine gender, a masculine noun to its feminine form. We simply add a syllable ess at the end of the masculine form. Author becomes authoress, baron becomes baroness, count becomes countess, giant becomes giantess, heir becomes heiress, host becomes hostess, Jew becomes Jewess, lion becomes lioness, manager becomes manageress, patron becomes patroness, peer becomes peeress, poet becomes poetess. The feminine form of priest is priestess, feminine form of prophet is prophetess, shepherd is shepherdess, steward is stewardess, viscount is viscountess. In all these, we have just added ess, a syllable, at the end of the masculine form. Viscount plus ess becomes viscountess and it is feminine form. However, in some cases when we change a masculine form to its feminine form, we drop the last vowel of the masculine form. Let us see some examples. These are the examples where we make the feminine form after dropping the last vowel or the vowel ending of the masculine form. Actor becomes actress. We drop this O from actor and add ess. So ACTO or actor, we drop this O and it becomes ACTRESS. Similarly, benefactor becomes benefactress. We drop this O. Conductor becomes conductress. Enchanter becomes enchantress. We drop this E and add ESS. ENCHANTRESS. Founder becomes foundress. Again we drop this E. Instructor becomes instructress. We dropped this O. Negro becomes negress. Abbot becomes abbess. We dropped this O and added ESS. Duke becomes duchess. We dropped this last E. Emperor becomes empress. We dropped this O. Perceptor becomes perceptress. Prince becomes princess. We dropped this E and added ESS. PRINCE. Songster becomes songstress. Tempter becomes temptress. Traitor becomes traitress. We again drop this O. Tiger becomes tigress. Waiter becomes waitress. Master becomes mistress. Murderer becomes murderess. Again we drop this last vowel E in the murderer. Sorcerer becomes sorceress. We again drop the vowel ending of this masculine form sorcerer. This E is dropped and we added ESS. Now in all these examples we have added the syllable ESS at the end. In fact, the syllable ESS is the most common suffix which we use to convert a masculine gender to feminine gender. However, there are a few more suffixes that we use to convert a masculine gender to feminine gender. Let us see them. Hero becomes heroine. We do not use ESS, rather we use INE, the syllable INE at the end of hero. So hero becomes heroine. Testator becomes testatrix. We added the syllable IX at the end. Tsar becomes Tsarina. We added the syllable A. Sultan becomes Sultana. Signor becomes Signora. Fox becomes Vixen. So in all these examples, we haven't used the ESS syllable. Rather, we have used INE in heroine, IX in testator, A in Tsar and Sultana and Signora, and EN in Fox. So we use the syllables ESS or INE or A or EN at the end of a masculine gender to turn it into its feminine form. The third way to convert a masculine gender to its feminine form is by adding or placing a word before or after. Let us see some examples. The feminine form of grandfather is grandmother. In this example, we have placed before. Great uncle becomes great aunt. Manservant becomes maid servant. Landlord becomes landlady. Milkman becomes milkwoman. Peacock becomes peahen. Salesman becomes saleswoman. And washerman becomes washerwoman. So these were the examples where we changed the masculine form of a noun to its feminine form. So these were the three ways in which we can convert a masculine gender to its feminine form. We have learnt all about the genders. We now know what is masculine gender, what is feminine gender, what is a common gender and what is neuter gender. We know that the masculine, the feminine and the common gender represents the living things, while the neuter gender represents non-living things. Please like this video and please share it and please subscribe to the discourse. Thank you.